Hey guys, welcome back to the Blush and Rose. You're here with Trey and Trina today. We have a brand new video for you guys. What we're gonna do is go back and critique our very first video and some things that we could do better and some things that we think we did excellent on that first video. So stay tuned and keep up with us. Love my mother and my cousin Monica as well for making everything possible. That was pretty good. I usually do like a little intro on the first part. Yeah.
I think maybe you should start back doing that.
I do like a little sneak peek on.
Oh, you do a sneak peek?
Yeah, like on all of them. Okay. So you'll watch our videos, huh?
Hey, I'm not the only one.
This was like a random order, wasn't it? This like wasn't our first. It wasn't our first one.
It wasn't the first one.
Yeah, this one. This one we had. Cause I was
and
here.
You were here. And I didn't.
Yeah. That was something we had to do. So since I was up at school majority of the time, we had to use old clips, and most of it pretty much worked well with each other. Cause we was like, okay, how we gonna do this first video? Cause I was ready to go. She was kind of like, yeah, So you gonna talk in?
I hadn't seen anything to talk about.
Trey, I'm one half of the business, and
one half.
my mother is the other half, and she is the originator of That Is Oil, and we wanted to
Put it in the club. Yeah.
Our original reason for making this channel was to get a more personal understanding of you guys, and for you guys to do the same with us as well. We think it's important to have that level of understanding.
Man, I wish people would
Nobody wants to
comment and like chime in and kind of communicate and talk. Because we putting the stuff out here, the life and the video and stuff, and the business part of it, and we're trying to balance everything out, but we really don't get a lot of feedback. So
Right. Yeah.
that really would be nice if we.
Yeah. And the feedback that we do get is like amazing. Because we do have a few people who always comment and always telling us some things.
Thank you.
Yeah. We appreciate y'all.
We do.
Or the companies that have nothing in common with, or they know nothing about. I know I wouldn't.
Yeah. That was one of the questions I asked. I was like, would you support a company that you knew nothing about? Like, or what I asked, what makes you support a company?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, that would be nice to know, because sometimes you don't know anything about a company. Nobody's gonna really do research, but everybody's kind of going into the health thing now, so they kind of want to know, what are you putting in my stuff?
Mm-hmm.
How is it gonna affect me? Especially if you have like issues.
Absolutely.
You kind of want to research and see what's going on. Everything's not gonna be perfect, but if you know a little bit something.
Yeah. So I did a little.
Meet the team.
Briefly meet the team. I don't think I can get you to cooperate.
You have my mother, who is a retired Navy
There I am.
Her story is she was tired of taking these pain medications that had so many side effects and only one benefit to it, that she decided to study up and find her own alternative that just so happened to be healthy as well. And on the other half, you have myself, a young man who's doing everything that God allows him to do to help his mother achieve all her goals.
Did I hit that? Was that pretty much spot on?
That's pretty good.
Okay, anything you want to add to that?
I would just like to say thank you. You're doing a good job.
I appreciate that. That makes me feel good. What to expect from us. I was watching this the other day, and I was like, okay, so one of those parts we haven't been doing.
And that's what?
You go say.
With those very brief introductions out the way, what you'll be seeing from us is a lot of behind the scenes things, such as packing, receiving orders, going to handle business, with some things we wanted to get out in the future, and just also advice for other business owners that we have had trouble stumbling over, and advice that was given to us. We wanted to express that
part about the advice.
But we are giving advice.
We are, but when I kind of had in mind, what I do say later on, I was kind of like, if you got to write on those packages 1,000 times, you got to do that. Because now we have a Rolo now. So we have we've came a long way. And that's just something, and just every package doesn't have to be perfect. You know, you don't need these extravagant, crazy labels and, you know, things like that for the starter businesses that people have. So,
but so you're discounting it because we actually do give advice.
Yeah.
The people that you spoke with at the market, the people I've
That's
been
true.
talking to at previous markets. So, no, you guys don't get to see that, but
right.
we get to share what we know.
Mm-hmm.
The soap maker.
Yeah.
I talked with her and she was like, "Oh my gosh, that's a good idea." Yeah. And the young lady about the cars. Hey, sometimes you just gotta
just do it. Yeah, because you told her how you did yours.
Mm-hmm.
And, yep, that makes sense.
Yeah. So we are doing that part. You guys just don't get to see that part because sometimes we don't know when we're gonna share it.
Yeah.
It's just sort of like
it happened random.
It is random. It is random because I think the young lady's sister was telling her, "Oh, you need some cars," and she's like, "I don't have any."
Yeah.
So it was like not even my conversation, but we were tent mates. So I just shared, "Hey, I know."
That wasn't the recent one, was it?
Mm-hmm.
That was
the young lady with the rings.
Oh, with the rings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yep. I didn't hear that part. Okay.
You were.
I was getting
frolicking.
I was.
In our videos as much as possible to make somebody else's life easier because we are all about helping others achieve the same relief that we have, and whether that be with that ease.
So y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a secret. Anytime you hear me pause, that might have been my first take doing that, and I was trying to think of words to say, kind of just like how I did just then. And it's when you're doing it just off the top of your head, it's more authentic, but it's a little harder because you're on the fly. You're having to come up with things to say and then make it sound nice. That way we won't sound like we're trying to figure out what to say as you guys are watching it. So
or just telling somebody
that was just a little
you don't have to go all out with your business.
That's somebody
all
know.
you have to do is stay down.
Yeah, because you hadn't really watched it, so you didn't know. You were like, see, you're only like, "Oh, don't never say, oh."
Yeah, because you would be like, well, I did this today.
I really thinking.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
yeah.
like honestly, I've been trying to figure out what did I do. Like, it's a real deal.
Yeah.
Let me think. Was that today or last week? So
remember that time I told you about the girl who did her presentation in class, and like for the first 5 minutes she flowed through it seamlessly, and then you could tell where she stopped studying because after every word was on. That's how you are.
She's too young for that.
But no, that's how you are all the time.
Because I be thinking, I'm trying to get it like, wait a minute, I should know what I'm saying.
Oh.
It's sometimes your mind be 1,000 things.
Yeah.
You're just trying to get it sorted out.
Yeah.
For the first 100 times until you can get your print and label machine, you just do that for a month or so. That's what you have to do. And that's why we wanted to make this YouTube channel. So, the big question.
That's good. I did that
exactly
right.
do we sell?
Okay.
That's an easy one to answer. We sell that is oil.
And steel.
And body butter.
And bath bombs.
And t-shirts.
And cups.
And tutus.
And what else? What else? It don't matter. We gonna sell it either way. That's what we do at the Blush and Rose. But nah, it's really that is oil, steel, and the body butter.
And the body butter.
Everything else is just for market stuff only.
Which is an essential oil mixture that's comprised of 5 essential oils. We have cinnamon oil, frankincense oil, emu oil, almond oil, and castor oil.
Those are good.
And this is an information.
Expensive too.
This has been
Yes.
crazy impactful on my life, and as far as the reviews.
Did you know I had the reviews up there right there?
They have been the same.
Yeah.
That I have received this also.
I don't know if anybody.
Yeah,
I don't know if anybody watched it all the way through to see that. That's the crazy thing. So on YouTube, you kind of got to put it in the first couple minutes, and you'll have your people that do watch it. Because on some videos, I kind of wanted to lead off with the review, but remember, we trying to balance business and family, so I don't want everything to be straight business all the time.
Right. Because it's not.
Yeah.
Not all the time.
Absolutely.
Sometimes some things are just like, we get it made.
Yeah.
And we process the order as it come in.
Yeah.
That's good, and it's good. Because, I mean, it's available. So it's like, oh, he's always doing this. You ain't never having any fun. So
yeah, okay, that makes
so
sense.
that's what I'm saying. It's good because it's available and it's ready. So when we get an order.
Okay.
What it really helps with is menstrual cramps,
Mm-hmm.
muscle soreness, and
All right.
arthritis.
So I can't see that one. Okay.
We've gotten a lot of reviews, and I think I will.
Get
put
back
it up
and
on.
put some on.
Yeah.
I haven't put it in just now.
Man, the muscle cramps and arthritis. Was it originally made for arthritis? I don't think so. Was it?
Yes.
It was. Okay, because I knew.
Well, no. Originally, it was made for the menstrual cramps, and I tweaked it because it works so well. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait, it's a pain, it's sort of like the same pain, but a little different pain. So, I just made it 2.0.
Okay. Will you ever be making a 3.0?
Buy the 2.0 first. Yes, I'm always looking to improve on what I'm making or how it's presented or our products. So, yes.
The screen for you guys as well. They're showing that rheumatoid arthritis has been soothing. We're how to fix it. That's one thing I want to get that across. This isn't a cure.
Yeah, we got to reiterate that all the time.
A natural.
But it's been doing. We've had nothing but positive.
Modern medicine or some of the modern medications that we have today that offer you one benefit for 4 side effects, one benefit for 2 side effects. We're offering a good product that just has one benefit with no side effects. And I feel like that's a good deal because it's not only natural, but it's better.
So let me tell you a funny story. So every time I record and Taylor in the house, she'll be off in the corner, like recording me, record. So I see her at the corner of my eye and I bust out laughing. I can never get serious. So like if it ever takes me long to do a take, it's because she sit there recording.
She's recording. Yeah. I can imagine it's just nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it is.
I think that one time I did a clip, I didn't send it to you, but we were going to Freddy's. And somebody stood outside the car, mom or your auntie stood outside the car, and I'm like,
can you move so I can record?
Or at the time that it was in the car, she was like, do I make you nervous? Hey, stop talking.
Yeah, I remember that.
Pretend like you're not there, please.
It's still, I still haven't gotten over it. I can record in front of Taylor, but I can't really record in front of anybody else. I just now got used to going into stores, having my camera out, and people looking at me like I'm a weirdo.
No, I can do that all day long. I don't like being here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like being in front of the camera.
Like,
I can record. I don't care who's looking at me. I can have the camera, the tripod out, up and around everything. I don't mind at all. But this right here is like.
So, is this easier for you, or is it kind of like?
I just don't like being in the
spotlight. Okay. Well, you know it.
Why the blushing rose? Why that ease oil? Why should you guys support that company? And that answer for me is easy. Because we are a company that prides ourselves on strictly helping people out as if we were helping ourselves. It's easy once you look at it that way, because if you only look at the monetary things, some people will get discouraged. They will get down in the depths because everything is not going to always be an upward day as far as money goes. But if I got one good review for 1 week, every day of the week, or one good review for every day, I would be satisfied.
When I say one good review for every day of the week? Every day of the week, yeah. So 5 reviews a week.
So essentially you're getting one person relief from pain.
Yeah.
Because I would spin it a different way. Because suffering with pain is it's something different. It's a whole nother thing that if you're not suffering, you don't get it.
Right.
But if you are and you know somebody that happens to suffer, you sort of get it, but you're still on the outside. So I guess that's why we keep pushing, hey, share this. Because if you can't use it, somebody can. It's helping across the board. Rheumatoid arthritis, man, they really are in like a lot of pain.
Yeah. And I was, when we got our very first review, that was such a blessing. I think I'm gonna put that up on the screen and let y'all read it.
Good one to put
that was a blessing.
Yeah.
I mean, only because what she said and how it affected her husband and how it touched our hearts, because that was one of those things where it was in the stages of will people like this product? Because it works. We know that before we even put it out, it works. But you have to convince people of that. I know in the previous video I said I wasn't really with convincing people to buy the product, but if people are hurting, you don't have to do much. So.
Especially if you're at your, you've tried everything.
Right.
So if you've had all these other things, and I think in the previous clip you stated that it's not a cure. It's not a cure.
Yeah.
But if you need just that little something else to take the edge off the pain, I think, for me anyway, I think that's the kicker.
Yeah. You
don't have to take a pill, or even if you take it in conjunction with the pill, maybe you don't have to take the pill as many times as you did before. But
like I say, our products are made by us for us. So it don't get much better than that.
Right.
That will make our day as a company, because that is what we strive to do. We have you guys' best interests in mind when we create these products that are natural and good for your body.
Oh, that can, yeah.
They can't do that.
That's old packaging. My goodness.
Yeah. I love those little boxes though.
Yeah.
But it was sort of like
hard to ship them out like that. Yeah. That packaging ain't shit. Now looking back, look, even the card before, yeah. Didn't I use that in the beginning? Oh, I didn't. Okay. That's back when we was getting them. Yeah.
I like to get that many orders, like all these, that many orders all the time, because like I said, that's relief that's going out. Like that's something that people get to experience, and then that person is like, oh, let me share this. Because what it does is it targets the inflammation. Like that's the kicker. So if you have a high pain level, you need to apply it a little bit more until you bring the inflammation down, and then you may not need to use it as much. But seeing that stuff go out is just like, okay, the hurting and the pain and the aches is okay, it's worth it.
Right.
Like it's worth it to know, hey, I can push this out, and then I can get somebody else.
Yeah. That makes sense. If y'all, once y'all get to meet her, all she's about is helping everybody else out first before she helps herself out. I'm on the other side of it. I'm thinking about her where she's thinking about everybody else. So I guess it balances itself out, but still. I think I did pretty good so far. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. You know, I'm my own hardest critic.
Oh, of course. I wasn't playing. We need to actually package some more. Cause our little stock is low, but we got a bottle, like the whole thing full. Video. Like we're on video, but we got a whole thing full, but we need to like get them.
That's our box. I should show. If you guys make it this far in the video, let me know if y'all want me to show DIY stuff.
For today's short video, I want to thank you for
Please tell him you want to see the DIY stuff.
Look,
I want him to make another box, but 4-sided box. Like, I don't know if we have like crafters watching or anything like that, but they have this box, and he made
the photo, like the little photo box we got. Yeah, I made that.
So I want him to scale it up a little bit, and please.
Before I go, I want to give a special shout out to not only God, but my mother and my cousin Monica as well for making everything possible that we've been doing so far. And I want to leave you all with this message, just to make sure that you're the best version of yourself every day, and you'll be okay.
You will be.
Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and I'm out here.
And comment. I forgot and comment.
We'll just tell them to comment now.
Yeah.
Subscribe and comment. Like
and comment.
Anything.
Sometimes I say it, sometimes I don't. But that's our video. Actually, you know what? For my very first YouTube video, that was my very first time editing. I give myself like an 8.5, because you know I'm a hard critic of myself. The only reason I said 8.5 is because, first of all, I filmed vertical. I didn't know. My ego is not big enough. It's not that large that I can't say that I'm wrong. So I was wrong. I was filming vertical. I was kind of soft-spoken at sometimes, and the music was a little bit loud, but now we have a better selection of music, and I kind of know how to balance it out. And I think that's what makes our videos a little bit better. I hadn't like really sat in front of the camera since then. Believe it or not, sitting in front of the camera is the easiest part for me. I think for my first video, it did pretty good. How many things did it have? 945 views, 191 likes. It did great. That's our best video so far. And 191 of you guys, I would like you to come back and watch our videos as well.
Well, he would like for all 945 to come back.
That too, yeah, that too. But you know, a step at a time. Cause somewhere in that video, I would say I quote unquote lost one, if that makes sense.
But if they comment and tell us what lost them or what they're looking for,
right,
or push it towards somebody that may find it more interesting.
Right, absolutely. And for everybody that has been interacting with us, we truly appreciate you so much.
Awesome. We love it.
All the time. We love all the comments that you guys have been leaving us. You have been actually keeping us going, because it can get a little bit tough out here. And that's why we truly did this video, because before we dropped this video, I think we were at 22 followers, and now we're at 222. So the growth has been amazing so far, and it's amazing to look back and see how far you've come to appreciate the journey. But guys, if you've made it this far to the end of the video, I want to thank you for watching. Make sure to like and comment, because if you made this far, I guarantee
you're already subscribed.
Absolutely.
Share it.
And share it with one person, and y'all have a blessed day and be the best version of yourself you can.
Thank you guys.
Peace.